Hi Aries, welcome to your January reading. So first of all, I want to take the chance to thank you guys. Thank you so much for all the views, likes and shares and subscribes and everything on my last video. And I'm just very grateful and I'm really happy, and I don't know how to express what I'm feeling because I'm just so happy that I'm actually like helping people out and making them feel a little better, or just, I don't know, like you guys seem to appreciate my messages, and that is for me is like gold. So thank you again for giving me the opportunity. Of course, Happy New Year. Before I forget to say that, happy 2018. Welcome to the 2018. And Aries, this will be an amazing year for you guys. Like, especially it's gonna start already in January, because January has so many things going on. We already start off with a full moon in Cancer. It was actually a super moon in Cancer on the 1st of January. That's very, very intense, and it's a very good energy to work with. And January overall just stands for releasing what we wanted to release and tapping into that new energy that you guys, set for yourself in December. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about something, and that is the fact that before, I started to tap into your energy, and I really felt a strong need to take out my Angel Answers card deck and shuffle a little bit for you guys. And these two cards came out, which it says success and in the near future. So success in the near future, and it just really relates to our December reading that we did for you guys. And that's what I keep feeling as well. That strong energy of success is coming. It's around the corner. And especially with the great cards you had last time as well. I was shuffling a little bit. Kept getting the 10 of Cups again. So I'm curious if it will come out again. Right now it's at the bottom of the deck. So I really have a very good feeling for Aries for January. And especially just for 2018 overall. So, yeah, let's just get to the shuffling and let's see what's gonna come out, and see if we have a little bit more of some messages for things that we can focus on and work with for you guys. Okay, yes. Coming up. This is for Aries, January, 2017. 4 of Wands. You guys are moving away from that situation, and you are moving towards stability, great home life, relax, feeling happy, feeling content. It's what you guys are moving towards, because you are moving from this devil energy into the 6 of Swords. It's about moving to calmer waters, and you arriving on the other side of the water. You arrive at the 4 of Pentacles. That's what you're moving towards. I feel like you guys are in the middle of the transit, in the middle of the transformation, and that you have been working towards. Maybe you're already here. Of course, that's different for every Aries. Also depends on your moon and your rising sign. So this is for Aries. There's the Cancer again. It's all also about movement. It's all about movement already over here. So Aries, give me clear message for Aries, January 2018. They want to get very specific cards out, because they never take this long. So there's just one card they really want to come out. Yeah, there we go. Couple more messages for Aries for January. Aries, January. King of Cups. Oh, now they'll want to come out. Aries. Yeah, there you guys are. Very passionate, huh? Very passionate about this new beginning. Taking that time. So I'm first gonna shuffle a little bit more until I feel, okay, this is it for now. And then we're gonna get to the storyline and see what we can work with for January for the Aries. Got any last cards you want to come out for Aries, January? I feel like this is it for now. Oh, no, it wasn't. There we go. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Empress card. Great card to have in January. You want to work from her energy. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. Okay. Yes. It's already really connecting to each other right now, so... So, let's get started. Last month, we talked about going within. Going within. I'm sorry, my hand's itchy. It's the right hand, so it's a good thing. Money's coming. I don't know if you guys believe in that, but when your hand starts to itch, your right hand, it's about the fact that you're gonna receive some money. And if it's the left hand, it's about the fact that you're gonna spend money on something you'd rather not spend money on. Well, at least that's what I've learned, and I like little things like that. It makes life more fun, I think. Okay, so I have to start itching, but it's really itchy. So I think money is coming for you guys. Do see that in the cards as well. Okay, so what we talked about last month, going within, looking through all the options, but also like, okay, what is making me happy? What do I want for 2018? What do I need to release because it's simply not making me or the other person happy? What work fits with me? What is for me? Who am I? What did I adapt from my environment and what other people want me to see? And who am I really? Yeah, who am I really? And what do I really desire? And I felt that energy so strongly last month already. It was coming up and you were like, yeah, I want to, think I'm ready. Let's do it. But how am I gonna do it? And I feel you bumped into that next stage of like, okay, well, I'm going within. I'm taking this time for myself with the Four of Swords. But now I'm here with all these options and choices. And you're still like a little in your mind about it and still feel like, is this really what I want? Or am I just, again, adapting other people's energy into it that are in my situation or they are in my life or they were in my life in the past? I feel like that's still a little bit what you guys are in right now. But that's the process. Trust that process because that's what's necessary to really come out of this. Like the feeling of missed opportunities in the past. The feeling of like I don't want to disappoint nobody, or when I'm not trying to make Aries look like somebody that doesn't have their own opinion and doesn't know what they want. No, Aries people definitely know what they want, but once you are in like a committed relationship and stuff, sometimes out of love you can like become a version of yourself that's also part of you, but you start to neglect other sides of yourself. Because people like to put you on a pedestal as well, like to make you a leader, like to follow your lead in things. And then sometimes you feel like you got to keep that up, or you can't be weak, or you can't show those emotions and you just hold on to them very tightly. I feel like in the past, there were still things lingering that came out in Mercury retrograde period, or are still a little bit lingering. And now it's time to like go through all the options, go within, release what you need to release. And I'm seeing you doing that, because we got like the Six of Swords. It's about leaving and movement and moving to calmer waters, especially mentally, because it's like swords, so it's mental energy. Then we have the Chariot card, which can talk about a Cancer, but it could definitely also just talk about you moving, physically moving, or just really moving into this next stage, which I really felt strongly as well, because here we got the Knight of Wands. So it's about movement, all about movement here with these cards. We had that last month as well. But what has changed right now is that now I actually see the movement come in. Like I saw that you were in a certain situation, you were about to go in through this, you know, go within, take that time, look through all the options, you know, release what you need to release, and then move towards this. And the outcome cards are kind of all similar again, especially when the Angel Answer card that just told you like in the near future have success. So nothing to worry about. But what the process towards that is very important, and that's different for everybody. It's different for every sign, but it's also different for every Aries. If you're an Aries woman, you're gonna do things differently than an Aries man. So of course everybody has like their own way of doing that, but the overall energy that I'm picking up is that releasing what needs to be released, going through all the options, and then take that stand. And I feel like some of you are already in that. You're like, yeah, I've been there already. Last week, I stood up and I was like, I'm ready. And I went through this little struggle here and there. And then I woke up next day thinking, yes, I'm ready. Let's do this. So I think this is more about you personally. Like it's so of course you could be in a relationship and it could have like nothing to do with the relationship. It's about you right now. Could also be a part of a relationship. It's really personal for everybody, and I do see some storylines, but I want you to apply it to your own situation, of course, because it's so general. But the overall energies are the same. That's what I do see. So whether you are in a relationship and you're actually like pretty good in this relationship, but you feel that feeling of, God, I just want to change my job, or God, I'm so ready for a change, and I love my woman, or I love my man and I don't want to lose him, but I need this change. Like my soul like needs a change, and I want to stay with them, but I just need to find this new job, or find this new calling, or follow this creative path that I feel so strongly about. And I feel like I want to, like, you guys are ready for like healing as well, like releasing stuff from the past. Aries is not a person that keeps things very strongly like lives in the past. You like forward movement, but you can linger sometimes. It can just pop up at any given moment and time by something you see on TV, by something that happens, or a person that calls, or anything, and then boom, you're right in that energy and can really feel it very strong for like 2 or 3 days. So especially with retrograding, I feel like that was a perfect moment to release certain things that really needed to get released. Because I do see like the King of Cups, so that could also signify somebody that's really in love with you, or you're really in love with somebody. It could definitely mean that. But what I really feel with this card is that you are emotionally balanced. You're open about what you want for your future. You're not scared to speak about how you feel, how you felt in the past. And I feel that's also the key towards that healing and that forward movement, and really knowing again, hey, this is me. This is where I want to work towards. and you're just getting on your horse, you know, with the Knight of Wands. And, and also the universe really backing you up with that. And you're just about to move. And it's a very, like I said before, I feel like it's very about a personal soul journey. Like, it's about you, Aries. It is about you. And from that point of view, are happy and emotional, balanced and stable. You feel good and you feel happy about what you're creating and the job you have, and just in general are able to just take a stand towards other people's expectations and just be really honest about that. Like, listen, I can't keep up with that. Like, I can do this and I love you and I want to do that, but this is too much for me and I need a little bit space in that area or for my work to focus on that. But I love you, but I can't I can't live up to all these expectations that everybody keeps having from me and putting me on this pedestal and in this leadership role. I need sometimes also be like just for me, you know. I feel that for Aries right now, but that could also be in like, I just don't constantly want the conflict with the other person or the conflict with myself to just have the equal give and take. And that's very this message is very for a little amount of Aries that has, like, Aries people, like a little group of Aries people. And let me just put it like that because otherwise it sounds weird. Don't want to keep fighting for that equal give and take. You don't want to like constantly step up and be like, I need this too, or I need to, you know. Actually, I feel as well is with this, I just have to keep having all these storylines. Sorry. It could also mean that you're now are ready to stand up and demand that equal give and take between you and other people. So how much do you give of yourself and how much do you take? You know, like, or how much do you give to yourself and how much do you let other people take from you? And that has to be balanced. And the same thing was like a little bit for Libra and Virgo as well. Maybe that's a moon or a rising sign from you, I don't know. But I feel January is signifying like a little bit more of like the journey that you guys are going through right now towards that new beginning. And it's just the basis and the foundation that you are shifting up, and the universe really helping you with that. It's really pushing you to switch certain foundation things, like way of thinking, way of talking with other people, way of giving and taking. And if you change that core and that comes out of the real you, and you being able to always be the real you with that person or in that situation, from that point of view, the universe just gonna start bringing in these blessings that you have built up, because you have been doing a lot of good things this last couple of years. You have been on the waiting band seat, you know, you had to wait, and you just like, I actually don't even need to tell the Aries people anything, because you already feel that you have to like go through that, you know, right now. And then you start moving into this success that is truly coming up. I keep like telling you guys, maybe it's getting a little boring. And like, okay, when? But I feel like some of you already are starting to see it. And sometimes the change starts with the way you feel. And you start to think more positively, and you start to focus more on what's truly important. And through that, that's when like things are about to start to move. Yeah. Okay, because I'm gonna shuffle a little bit more to see. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. That's what I was talking about that holding on. You know, holding on too tightly to the emotions and stuff. And that's gonna shift. Like this gonna go to the background where you've been doing a little bit of like swallowing of the emotions and keeping it and just accepting and just, well, now you're going from this Four of Pentacles into the King of Cups, which is stability and grounded, and is about speaking about you know, in contact with his emotions and his intuition. So whether this is a woman or a man, doesn't matter. It could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but I really feel like that's your energy, because it's the only king I see here. Got a big opportunity, like chance that the Emperor card will still come out. But yeah, no, the King of Wands. There we go. That's you guys. Getting back on the throne, but now in a different position, like a different way. Not in an unhealthy way where people have so much expectations from you that you can't keep up. And you gotta neglect all your emotions and feelings that you do have. Whether you're a man or woman, I feel like that's, of course, like maybe a little bit more applying to a man. But yeah, it's great. They're really asking you to just go for that search, like search within for those answers and be really honest with yourself about that. And then things are coming to the light. You get all these tools to manifest this new beginning. So within are the answers, and is like that energy flow that you're gonna need to attract this success. Just follow your heart, Aries. That's the only thing I really want to tell you. Follow your heart and your intuition. And here, there we go. Six of Wands, victory. That's gonna definitely bring you success. Yeah. You see? And we got the Two of Cups. I see that. I see that definitely by standing up, by being honest about what you can and cannot deliver to other people. That's going to bring you that union again, because then it's equal give and take. It's going to be you being real about your emotion and the other person being real about their emotion. And whether this is with a new person or that's with the person that you've been dealing with right now already, that has maybe contributed to you being on, you know, to hold on to your emotions because they were pulling at you. But I'm not saying that necessarily, but it is maybe for somebody. But that definitely, yeah. Justice is here as well. Good. You see. Okay. That's just really what I'm seeing for you, Aries. Great love, great union between two people that are both just open and honest about what they're feeling. By you standing up and defending that, like defending, because I feel like, I'm sorry, if I'm not really clear, I'm just trying to be very clear, but I don't know, like this energy is just so scattered. I feel I'm picking up so many different storylines, but it's all kind of sort of connected because this felt on this. So this is about eternal struggle. This is also about small, you know, confrontations with other people. And it's about give and take because it felt right on that. On top of that, this felt. So I feel like you're having to stand up and defend like your you time or how much you give to somebody and how much you take. So I feel by doing that, that's when you go, it's a part of this journey over here to move into calmer waters and to be, you know, together with this person and have victory together, because that's actually the storyline as well over here. You see, here you got one person on the horse, victory. People are like, you know, very proud of this person, and this person having like a lot of people like cheering for them and stuff for a certain reason because they really achieved something. Then you have moving to calmer waters, but you have like the Two of Cups with the Four of Wands, and you can see on this stage 2 people are having victory together over the situation. So that's what's coming up towards this relationship and yeah, in general. Okay guys, so this is actually what I've got for you for January reading. Try and focus on what's really important to you. What is really making you happy and what is making you feel like you have to run. What's making you feel like you have to be something that you're actually not. You know, what is taking too much from you and what can you give? And what do you need to receive? And I feel by finding a balance in that this month, the Wheel of Fortune, you know, that's when things start to shift. So that's actually the start of that success that we talked about, and that is truly coming up. So yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, Aries. I'm not telling you anything new. Just keep moving forward. You're on the right track. So trust your intuition, listen to your heart, and protect your own energy as well. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for listening to this reading. I so appreciate it. I might do mid-month. I'm not sure yet because I just started last month, so I'm not sure. What I do want to do is, of course, the February reading. So I will definitely be back for those. Thank you so much, Aries. I hope this message helped you in any sort of type of way. You got this. Remember, good things are coming. Thank you. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.